All right, I'm up for some more Bill Burr. I think he's the one that I continue to sort of look for his material. And I've got a ton of stuff that's been recommended to me. It will take a while to go through everything. And I have a feeling that more will be recommended. But this particular one, it's only about 5 minutes long. And it's called Why Men Are Paid More Than Women. So I'm curious to hear what he has to say. Have a feeling I will agree with pretty much everything he has to say, but let's see.
All right, thank you. Thanks a lot. How's it going? Great. It's nice to be here. I'm at that age where everybody I know is getting married. Let me ask you a question. Why the hell do people keep getting married? You know what I mean? Isn't anybody looking at the stats? You know what I mean? 3 out of 4 marriages go right down the shitter, right? If you were going skydiving and they told you 3 out of 4 parachutes weren't going to open, you'd be like,
right.
Yo, fuck that, I'm not going.
Exactly.
No,
It's pretty down on
I
marriage.
don't like those odds. I have a 75% chance of splatting on the ground. But there's something about getting married. People just have to do it, right? They're just like, is this the line to lose half my shit? Awesome. This is going to be great. No, I'm just kidding. I love women. I'm just not compatible with them. No, they got too much energy for me. You notice I said they always have to be doing something. You know, like they can't like take a day off, you know? You can't have a day off when you have a girlfriend. They just like see that open day. They're like, oh my God, let's fucking fill it up with shit. They just come at you with like one horrible idea after another.
Oh.
They have the worst ideas. They do. You ever get to this one, they'll be like, you want to go to brunch?
Yeah.
You want to go to brunch on Sunday? And inside you're like, fucking no. But you can't say that. You got to keep her happy, right? So what do? You agree? Yeah, let's go to brunch. What a great
You're
idea.
miserable the whole time.
Why would you want to sleep in on a Sunday when you can go pay $52 for eggs? Now you're thinking. Then we can sit around and listen to your friends have moronic conversations about the eggs, you know, like, is that pesto? Is that pesto
I love
in
his
your
girl
omelet?
voice.
Oh, it's asparagus. It's asparagus. I thought it was pesto.
Women do that.
I was dating this girl recently. She was like really into like women's issues, you know?
No.
Because women always go on TV, you know, they say all they want is be treated exactly like guys.
You're right.
But if you listen to them, they don't.
No.
All they want is the good shit of being a guy.
Exactly.
They're cherry picking. They look at a guy's life like it's like a buffet, right?
Yep.
Like you just can start picking out stuff, like same amount an hour, we'll take some of that. Pay for the movie, fuck that. You can keep that one. This is nice, that's yucky, that's icky. Hey, come on, people, you can't choose. This girl gives me shit. She goes, well, why does a guy make more an hour to do the exact same job? I go, I'll tell you why. Because in the unlikely event that we're both on a Titanic and it starts to sink, for some fucked up reason, you get to leave with the kids and I have to stay. That's why I get the $1 more an hour.
Because men are expendable. According
you hear
to
a bump in the night, I gotta go check it out. Like, yes, he does have a knife. Anytime there's a hostage situation, who do they negotiate for? Well,
The
they
women
said
and
the women
children.
and children go. Well, what about me?
right.
You think I want to stay in the vault? Those 20 other sweaty guys sharing a bag of peanuts, you know? Praying to God I'm not the hostage who gets dragged out by the psycho with a gun to my head as he's asking the cops for a helicopter, which I know he's not going to get, right? I know he's not getting the helicopter. So now I got to make idle conversation with the 38 to my head going, dude, go for a rent-a-car. I think you should go for the rent-a-car. See what I'm saying? Where are all those feminists then? You can't find them.
Right.
There are no feminists in a house fire. You can take the most hardcore feminist, you know, some chick right in your face, you chauvinistic son of a bitch, you know, little short, little haircut, you know. Second those flames break out, she'll twist those little hairs into pigtails. Ooh, I'm just a girl. I want to go play jump rope. No, that's why I hated that movie, the Titanic.
Ugh.
Every girl I meet thinks that movie's romantic. It's irritating.
No.
I think that was really romantic.
No, I
don't you think?
hate that movie
It's like,
so
no.
much.
It's a fucking horror film.
Stupid.
And they're always like, why? I'm like, because all the guys die. See, you're watching it trying to relate, going, who would I be? You'd be that chick floating away in the big piece of luggage, right? I'm watching it going, who would I be? I'd be that dude when, like, the boat breaks in half, that dude who, like, falls straight down and bangs off the shit and goes in the water. That's who I'd be. I'd be wearing a tuxedo, not because I wanted to, but you wanted to dress up that night, right? I'd be falling.
Oh.
I'd be falling the whole way down going, I should have fucked that chick in first class. All right, listen, I'm out of time. You guys had a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Good night.
Okay. So, oh boy. This is another subject I could go on and on about. The whole thing about, there was actually something that I was going to say earlier, and I thought about stopping it, and then I went and I talked myself out of it because I knew that there wasn't going to be much more time left. Shoot, what was it? It wasn't just about the whole wage gap myth, which is a total myth because there are so many factors involved in why some women make less than some men. And the claims about it are so flawed. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But this myth has been ingrained in people's heads. A lot of people's heads. And when you try to give them the facts and the information, it just does not sink in. It does not compute. So yeah, I thought he was going to take it in a bit of a different direction than he did. But I mean, it completely makes sense. Yeah. I mean, men are often in more dangerous jobs than women. Most workplace deaths are men. So yeah, I mean, there's so, like women, a lot of times when you factor in when you factor in things like they get married, they have kids. The kids take them out of the workplace for however amount of time, whether it's weeks, months, or years. That sets them back as far as their wage earnings, compared to a man that doesn't. Now, you can complain about the unfairness of that all, but you're just complaining about biology. It's the women that have the kids, you guys. I mean, that's just part of it. You can't change that reality, no matter how much you try. And so if you don't want that to be an issue, if you don't want that to be a thing, then just don't have kids. Just don't. When you compare women who have not had kids and their career path, or maybe single women, they do much better than other men their age, statistically, according to, the numbers. It's just, Thomas Sowell goes on about this sort of thing. He's gone in great depth about this. There are other resources that explain this sort of thing. And it's very common sense, but nowadays common sense doesn't seem to be around too much, especially when you're talking about the media reporting on things and trying to, pit people against each other and spread misinformation and not clarify things and all of that. And yeah, I could go on and on about that. And I still haven't remembered what the heck I was going to say before. That's really annoying. It'll come to me as soon as I quit recording. But anyway, this is, typical Burr, pretty funny, takes some serious issues and injects humor into it, but he's not wrong at all. This is obviously before he got married. He's pretty down on marriage in a lot of the things that I've seen of his so far, and I get it, And then when he got married, I think it was kind of like a big deal because he got married. Okay. Well, anyway, this was fun. I look forward to watching some more of his stuff, but I can't watch anything else right now. I have to actually call it quits. Got an early morning tomorrow, so I am going to sign off for now, you guys. Adios.